Hey guys, VeryCrudelyYours here. I know that a lot of you guys know that I run my own personal review website. A company that's going to start sending me stuff to review now is Severin Films, which is a great company. I'll put the little link in. Wait, is it on this side or this side? Whatever side it's on. I'll put the link to the website in it. But I haven't got their first batch yet, but I decided to go ahead and get a jump start on reviewing a couple of theirs since they're going to be nice enough to send me some. Not make them send me stuff I already have, or just not review it because they didn't send it to me or something stupid like that. But I'm going to go ahead and get a jump start on it because I have a lot of their stuff, and I've only watched like 2 or 3 things of theirs. And I have like probably 5 to 7 releases. But this is one I haven't seen until last night. It is Last House on the Beach. It's a pretty good little film. Kind of like, I don't know if people are familiar with the Italian sensation of Last House on the Left rip-offs that came. There was Night Train Murders, there was Last House on the Beach, there was, oh god, countless more. I know them, I just can't think of the titles of them. There's an X-rated cult one, I can't think of the American title, but it's Mondo Brutale 2. That one might have been Turkish. Yes, that one's Turkish. Anyway, Europe thought that was really fun to cash in on the rape revenge, or someone gets raped, someone gets revenge, not necessarily the person's doing it, or not necessarily like a father or something, because this one is a nun. But anyway, this stars Ray Lovelock, who was in Let Sleeping Corpses Lie. I don't remember which character he was, actually, but I love Let Sleeping Corpses Lie, or Louis Dead in Manchester Morgue. That's what it's more popular as. And I know I'm going to mispronounce this. I think she's Swedish, so if X-Rated Liquid's watching this and I mispronounce it, and it is Swedish, correct me please. Florinda Blaken, who was in Flavia the Heretic, which is decent film. It was alright, nunsploitation. This is kind of nunsploitation, rape revenge, nunsploitation, and semi-action, like Italian action film. Is there an insert? No, there's no insert. The one thing, I love Severin. Love them to death. They're releasing great stuff like Sinful Dwarf, great movie. I hope to have the XXX cut of that reviewed next weekend. It is coming out. I was right. The XXX cut of The Sinful Dwarf is being released in America. Hell has just frozen over. But that's next weekend. I need to focus on this one now. I'm getting a little distracted. The thing about them I don't like is they need to do better disc artwork. But other than that, fine. Which this is one of their semi-older releases. My Inglourious Bastards 3-disc has some nice disc artwork. Anyway, criminals break out of jail, and of course, the first thing they do is attack a house of girls, which the girls are, is it an acting troupe? I can't remember. I watched like 3 things last night, and the thing that's really dominant on my mind is Transformers 2, which was great, but anyway. That's, my friend and I are big Transformers nerds, so we went to go see that, and that just got stuck in my head and kind of overpowered this one. But, yeah, it was an acting troupe. I think it's like a Midsummer Night Dream, Shakespeare. I think that's what they're acting. Anyway, the sister, who's in charge of the group, rents out a summer home. Can you even see it? I'm sorry, I'm half out of it. I'm exhausted. I've got like 5 hours of sleep for the past 3 nights. The sister rents out summer home, and yada yada yada. The girls are there practicing. Criminals break in. Then the film gets into like the rapey parts as well, and there's actually, like, even though it's nasty and pretty sick, this says stylish but depraved on the back, which that is really true. But even though it's like that, a lot of it's not shown. Like the one part where it focuses on the girl's face, which was a lot more disturbing, I think. But a lot of it kind of fades out. Like there's one part where the cane, if you can get where I'm going with that, or where the cane's going, more or less, or what it's going into, it's not shown, so it kind of loses its impact a little bit. But of course, like I said, if you in Italy, if you're gonna have rape, you have to have revenge. So sooner or later, the girls start killing the attackers, and blah 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 blah. They all get killed down until it's just Ray Lovelock left, and of course, he dies a nasty death. Overall, I do recommend this, even though it's not as explicit as some of the other films of this type, like Night Train Murders. It still is pretty nasty, and I'm glad to see that Severin's releasing films like this, because the only other release of this is the Sanzuma German release, guys who also released Subconscious Cruelty. There is... I'm trying to think... Oh, wait, extras on the back right here. I'm an idiot. Italian and German theatrical trailers, and Holy Beast versus the Evil Beast. Featurette with Ray Lovelock, which is interesting. I love how what Severin does is they don't cram a bunch of random crap onto their extras. Their extras are few, they're kind of slim, but it actually relates to the film. It's not like trailers for other releases, which would be kind of alright to see, but they keep this disc is just about Last House on the Beach, which I really like. So yeah, I'm kind of droning on right now, but if you haven't seen it, pick it up. Be warned, it is a little rough for some people out there that might be a little squeamish if Last House on the Left messed with you. I wouldn't recommend this one. But if Last House on the Left left you kind of wanting a little bit more of that, or I wouldn't say this is as explicit as I Spit on Your Grave, even though it has more violence and more depravity, it's not as explicit. So, kind of somewhere in between with a little bit of nunsploitation thrown in there for fun. So really, if you're an exploitation film fan like myself, you cannot go wrong with this one.